and I plan on graduating May 2017. I'm applying for the position of I don't really care as long as I get involved with World in Conversation. I only have 3 minutes, so I'll jump into it. My desire to be involved in WinC stems from my passion in fighting the battle of closed-mindedness. The mind's a parachute and only works when open. When you think of from an individualistic point of view, you cannot empathize, you can only judge. This, I believe, is the main problem in society the lack of understanding in the universal togetherness that is humanity. No life is more valuable than another, and we have to understand that if this humanity is going to thrive. We need to understand the differences in other people's lives rather than merely feeling pity for them or just trying to help. Lila Watson said, "If you've come here to help me, you're wasting your time. If you've come here because your liberation is bound up with mine, then let us work together." To me, this quote embodies the difference between sympathy and empathy. Empathy is the answer. Empathy is the ability to relate to another being on an emotional scale and truly feel what they feel, to understand another's perspective and share that bond. Sympathy embodies everything that I feel is problematic to the service cause. Sympathy is where one feels pity for another. They might help because it makes them feel better about themselves, but this is backwards. People don't need help. They need to be accepted, understood, and liberated. Everyone has their own personal truth, a truth that is correct to them no matter how hard it is to visualize in our own minds. The best way to accept that is by sitting down in a conversation amongst people of different views, removing our egos, and hearing them out in the most sincere of ways. Through my SOC 297 Israel-Palestine class, I found that the sad thing about these two groups of people is that they don't understand the similarities in one another, and they can't empathize. Sure, they feel sympathy when they hear stories of babies being killed and families ruined, but that doesn't mean they empathize. Many still believe that their way is the only right way, which is no way to resolution. I want to gain as much perspective from as many different people of the world as possible, and eventually spark my dream of a global music festival. Similar to the Olympics, however, instead of promoting competition, the goal is cooperation. To have the cultures of the world come together in a gathering of enlightenment, unity, and acceptance. Show people that although we're all very different, that's okay. In fact, it's great. And we should all embrace each other as one family rather than teams. Although I know that dream is long away from me, what I do know is WinC would be one hell of a start. Thanks.